Hello everyone, hope you all are doing fine. Welcome back to your grammar class. In the last class, we have started with the chapter number 7, the adjective. Now we have to begin with the correct uses of some adjectives. First is some, any. Some is used normally in affirmative sentences. What is affirmative sentences? That are positive sentences. Simply that states a statement. Any in negative or interrogative sentences. Some beta is used in affirmative, that is positive sentences, and any in negative or interrogative. Interrogative means question mark and negative means in which not is there. So example is there, I will buy some shirts. So it is an affirmative sentence, positive sentence, not is not there. So I will buy some shirts. Next, I will not buy any apples. So not is there, not means the sentence is negative. So it will have any. I will not buy any apples. Next, have you bought any books? So last question mark is there, that is it is interrogative sentence, so any will be used. Have you bought any books? Second point, any can be used after if in affirmative sentences. If you need any help, let me know. If the sentence is affirmative but if is there, then also any will be used. If you need any help, let me know. Some is used in questions which are really offers or requests or which expect the answer yes. Which the questions in which the answer is expected to be yes. That means any offer or any request is made. Then we use some. Like, will you have some ice cream? Next, each and every. Each, every. Now, each is used in speaking two or more things, and every is used only in speaking more than two. So, each is used when you are speaking of two or more things, but every is used in speaking of more than two things. Each is used only when the number in the group is limited and definite. Every when the number is indefinite. For example, each person cast a vote. Every seat was taken. Third, little, a little, and the little. So little means not much, that is hardly any. The adjective little has a negative meaning. This is important, that little has a negative meaning because it means limited, very little. Very not much, hardly any. There is little hope of her recovery. She is not likely to recover. That means there is a very less hope of her recovery. He showed little concern for his cousin. That is not much concern. Next, a little. A little means some, though not much, but kuch hai. Some is there. A little has a positive meaning. A little knowledge is a dangerous thing. That means some knowledge is dangerous. The little means not much, but all there is. The little information he had was not quite reliable. That means he was not having much information, but all maximum of the information he was having, but that information was not much. So the little information he had was not quite reliable. Next is few, a few, and the few. So few means not many, that is hardly any. Few has a negative meaning. Few persons can keep a promise. Few cities in India have public libraries. A few means some. So some has a positive meaning. A few honest words will convince him. Have you got a few chocolates left? Now the few means not many but all there are. The few friends he has all are all very poor. The few garments they had were all expensive. Next, new topic, comparison of adjectives. Now, when we compare the adjectives, there are three forms, 3 degrees: positive, comparative, and third one is superlative. So 3 degrees are there: positive, comparative, and superlative. Now let us study one by one. Adjectives change in form to show comparison. These forms are called degrees of comparison. There are 3 degrees of comparison we have already done: positive, comparative, and superlative. Now, positive degree of an adjective is the simplest form of an adjective. No comparison is made in the positive degree. There is no comparison. Like a sweet girl, a beautiful rose, a muddy field. In comparative degree, the comparative degree is used when we compare two people or things. Like we use ER, we add ER to most adjectives to form their comparative degree. Like sweet will become sweeter by adding ER. Muddy will become muddier. Beautiful will become more beautiful. There are some words in which we cannot add ER, so we write more in front of the adjective. So they become the comparative degree. Now superlative degree, beta. In superlative degree, we use EST to the positive form to add superlative. Adjectives of more than 2 syllables from the superlative by putting most before the positive. There are some words in which we cannot add est at the end, so we add most before the positive form. Like sweet will become sweetest, muddy will become muddiest, beautiful will become most beautiful. So these are the 3 forms or 3 degrees of comparison of adjectives. Now, did you know, box? No two comparative or two superlative adjectives forms can be used to describe a single quality of a noun. Example, he is the most tallest boy in the class. So it is wrong, because most and superlative degree both cannot come together. He is the tallest boy in the class is correct, but most tallest is wrong. Now let us do the exercise. Choose the correct option. Words that are used to describe a noun or a pronoun are called adjectives. An adjective which shows ownership is called possessive adjective. Exercise B. Pick out the adjectives and state their kinds. The cow has a long tail. So long will be adjective of quality. He likes this pen, so this will be demonstrative adjective. Which is your book? So question is there, so it will be interrogative adjective. The spider has 8 legs, so counting is there, so it will be adjective of number. He wants some money, so it will be some is there, so adjective of quantity. Neither boy has passed in the exams. So neither and either, it is representing distributive adjective. He ate little bread. So little is representing adjective of quantity. These apples are sweet. So sweet is telling us the quality, so it will be adjective of quality. The rose is a beautiful flower. So beautiful is showing us that how is the flower, so it is beautiful, so it is showing the adjective of quality. He is playing with his friends, so his friends, so it is showing possessive adjective. Now next exercise, C part. Fill in the blanks with proper form, comparative or superlative form of the adjective. Now in the bracket, there are given some positive words, we have to change them according to the sentence into comparative and superlative form of adjective. So Africa is the, beta when the comes, the means you have to use the superlative degree. So is the hottest of the 5 continents, and comparison is being made between 5 countries, and who is the topmost hottest country? It is the Africa. Next, she is the laziest girl in the class. Third, iron is dash than any other metal. Useful is given. So it is comparative degree. So iron is more useful than any other metal. Which is the better of the two? This is the prettiest of all flowers. Next exercise. Rewrite the following using an adjective from the box in place of words given in the box. Okay, so words are given: metallic, accomplished, fatal, extempore, meticulous, human, industrious, global, amiable, and dubious. Now you have to write the words, you have to write these words based on the meanings given in the colorful lines. First is, most Indians work hard. So work hard means industrious. Second, Sunil is a person whose business practices raise doubts. Raise doubts means beta dubious. There is one word for these 2-3 words. Smriti pays careful attention to every detail in her work. Pays careful attention to every detail means beta she is meticulous. She is meticulous. Fourth, this door is made of metal. Made of metal means it is metallic. The accident was serious, but no one died in it. No one died means fatal. The regulations were made to ensure the kind and just treatment of all refugees. Kind and just means beta human treatment. Sachin is a very good artist. Very good artist means accomplished artists. Nihar is a cheerful and friendly boy. It means amiable. It means friendly. Industrial pollution is a problem which affects the entire world. Affects the entire world means it is a global problem. Next is, Meenakshi's speech was given without previous thought or preparation. It means extempore. It means without any previous preparation. That's it for the chapter, and this learner's drill, exercise E and F, is for your homework. I hope this chapter is clear to you all. Now you have to revise this complete chapter. Thank you everyone.